WT, resides out of Johnston City, Tennessee. The Smith Brothers Harley Davidson Warrior chassis, and he kicks off the third group of cars to qualify, Jody.
I tell you what, he's the volunteer Speedway track champion. As I said before, it's the best of the best right here at MODOC Speedway tonight. Here comes Dale Ball off of turn number 4, and lap 1 will be
18.373.
18.373, 18.373. As Ball, see if he can pick it up just a little bit on lap 2.
Jody, have you noticed that a lot of the cars out of the exit of 2, that's like they get in a rut or go up topside and it makes the car get loose? And oh man, he's got a problem as he's in the apex of 3 and 4.
White flag out Brian Connor, lap 1.
18.103.
18.103, 18.103 on Connor.
It's that Southern slang I got. I thought I had Southern slang till I met Jody.
You met high-tech redneck now.
Here we go. Lap number 2 for Brian Connor, Jody, as it comes to the checker.
17.773. So Brian Connor able to pick it up quite a bit on lap number 2. Yeah, pretty good run. 5th place right now in the qualifying effort. The 4U2 car, the track record holder, he still sits atop of that leaderboard. Some of the best in the business still coming your way. Here comes our resident weekend birthday boy, the Rocket Monte Carlo. He's out of Greer, South Carolina. HNO Racing, David Mean Green in the car number 0.
Mr. HNO out of Edmond, South Carolina, Larry Green grading, Cedar Ridge Farms, Jones Curbin Rocket Chassis, the Jones Curbin entry. And whoa, he's got a problem out of 4, Jody. Gonna have to gather it back of the gas, and he will go on the clock now. Green flag.
I tell you what, David Green, this is his first year behind the wheel of that rocket car. He's had some good runs. I saw him lead one of the heat races up at Charlotte Motor Speedway, putting on a good show up there. I think he ended up 2nd. So David Mean Green has had some good runs. I don't know how much track time he's had here at MODOC Speedway. Made some changes on that on the wheel earlier.
19.186.
19.186, Jody Palmer. Lap number 1 for HNO, 19.186. And man, he's bobbing and weaving out of the back chute. And it looks like the rear end is kind of wobbly as well as the exit out of 2. Here comes David Green to the 0 out of turn 4 to the checkered flag.
I know David Green, they rebuilt that rear end this week.
18.267.
18.267, so Green able to pick it up on lap number 2. There,
next
car. Here comes the Big Show. The Big Show has 2 feature wins at Gordon Park. I think the Big Show might have been the victory lane here at MODOC. I know he's winning horrible. He's going to Livonia.
17.817.
17.817 on his first lap. The Big Show, Ty Lowe out of Maysville, Georgia, in the Barry Wright chassis. Looped him before he got the green, but he's in cloud 9 now as he comes out of turn 4. Jody Palmer to the checkered flag in his 2nd lap at qualifying.
17.532.
17.532. Pretty good lap time. 2nd fastest on the Big Show.
Put him on the outside right now. Albert Cosnahan getting some company from the Big Show out of Maysville, Georgia. How about a round of applause for Mr. Ty Lowe, race fans in the 56th entry?
You're a Big Show, Ty Lowe.
I am told by FASTRAK officials a 0 car, light at the scale, 0 car, light at the scale. A little bit of work to do on the HNO Motorsports entry. Next out on the racetrack, Lyman, South Carolina, the hometown, the Bear Right race car, the 999. My good friend, that's Mr. Travis Blackwell.
Travis Blackwell, the Lyman, South Carolina, in the D-Holes Cell Outlet Barry Wright chassis. He's on the clock, get a little loose, cocking it sideways out of the exit of 2, Jody. Now he keeps it bottom side as he enters 3.
I tell you what, Travis Blackwell been working hard on that automobile. Had a couple of problems with it, but he's had an awesome year. Let's see what he can do. He's under the clock. Wesley out on lap 1.
18.071.
18.071, lap number 1, 18.071 for the 999 of Mr. Travis Blackwell. Had an eventful race at Cherokee last Saturday night, Jody, as he getting ready to come to the checker flag on lap 2.
17.859.
17.859 on Travis Blackwell. 3. One of the best in the business at lettering race cars, lettering trucks, lettering haulers. He ripped the green flag. Big A, a big run last week at Cherokee Speedway at the Big G. So we got the Big A, big run, and Big G. He's on the track. He's in the 3 and 4. Good looking green, number 421. Also a storied history behind the Sanders family, the nephew of Doug Sanders. First lap history.
17.841, lap number 1, Jody Palmer, 17.841. Continue your story.
Pretty good lap on Anthony Sanders. I'll tell you what, last week he was pretty happy coming home with a third place finish. He was hoping for a first or second, but he was happy with third, so he's sitting real good at this point. Lap number 2. 17.670. So that puts Anthony Sanders six.
Outside row 3. And the next car to qualify was the big money win last Saturday night. He is the only driver to win back-to-back here at the MODOC Speedway in the MODOC 100. He won it back in 09 when there was over 70+ cars in attendance. He won it back early this year. Car number 49 sporting the pink spoiler for Breast Cancer Awareness Month for the month of October. It's the Barry Wright entry, the Bearden Transport Elite Concrete Mega Plumbing AES Racing Barry Wright Chassis House Car Superman Jonathan Davenport, and he is on the clock, Jody.
Again, that pink spoiler, Jonathan Davenport sporting in support of Breast Cancer Awareness. October, of course, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So good gesture by the 49 team, the Barry Wright House Car driver. He's off of turn 4. He's the man with the bullseye on him. Lap number 1 will be 17.448. 17.448. That's second fastest on Superman.
And he got a little wobbly off the second corner, got the car sideways, had to back it in again as it comes into turn 3. Now comes to the bottom of the cushion, out of turn 4 in the 4/10 mile MODOC Speedway checker flag. Will it do 17.283? Guess what? Brand new track record. He did it at Cherokee Speedway last Saturday night, and he does it here at MODOC.
The bullseye grows bigger on that 49 to the white flag. Steve Cook, lap number 1.
17.835.
17.835. 17.835 on Steve Cook. Let's see, can he pick it up on lap number 2? So once again, track records are falling everywhere we've been, JB. I told you it was going to fall tonight. Here's Steve Cook, the checkers.
17.738.
17.738. 17.738. Trent Ivy coming around. Gonna trip the thing. He's a rocket chassis. Upstate Medical Supplies on the side of that automobile. He comes around. He's trying to get lap number 1.
Racetrackforms.net and local race chat for updates.
Trent Ivy off of turn 4. He's coming to the white flag.
17.660.
17.660. 17.660. 17.667.
660. 7.
Oh.
Quick.
We're just voicing it.
I gotta move.
All right.
19.225.
What was it again?
19.225.
19.225. 19.225.
They don't call him Hollywood for nothing. In the gas and the greens in the air. Car number 11 out of Edmond, South Carolina. The A1 Bridge Automotive. Kenny Lamb's Racing Equipment. TNT Chassis. Mr. Hollywood in car 11. Mr. David Smith. And David Smith coming out of turn number 4. He'll get the white flag.
17.638.
17.638, and I'll tell you what, JB, going to bring you back in again as he gets ready to come to the checker. Hollywood David Smith. A lot of cars been bobbing and weaving off that second corner.
Yeah, it may be a little, just a tick rough over there in turn number 2, but you know what we say, if you don't spin out every now and then, you're not trying hard enough.
17.549, lap number 2, 519.
Third fastest on Hollywood. Let's see here. That's a pretty good lap time by David Smith in the 11 automobile.
Give Hollywood a round of applause, everybody. Talking about turning it around, spinning it before coming to green, and now being
White flag. Hit Dynamite lap 1.
17.775.
17.775, lap number 1, and again as the other cars have got loose at it too. Kid Dynamite does as well, but he keeps it in the gas. He'll be coming to checkered flag, this time by the TNT house car to the checker, Jody Palmer on the clock.
18.277.
18.277, lap 2 on Kid Dynamite. Right now, The man still to beat is Jonathan Davenport. Albert Cosnahan still sitting second in that 4U2 automobile.
And David Smith just qualified third.
David Smith, and then I'll have to check the running order and see, but we'll get the top 5 coming to you here in just a moment as we get our next group ready.
Eric Field in lap number 1 to the 3A, 18.327. 237, 18.237. As here comes Veal, he'll come out of turn number 4, this time by. And lap number 2 for the 3A entry out of Royston, Georgia, the very right crosses the stripe.
18.161.
18.161, 18.161 on the 3A of Eric Veal. Once again, during MODOC Speedway, here he comes under the white flag. Lap number 1, Grant Jordan.
18.252.
17.
18.252.
18.252, 18.252. Down the back straightaway, the Bowman, Georgia driver. He's through 3 and 4, a little bit loose coming off of 4. Lap number 2, Grant Jordan.
18.119.
18.119, 18.119.
Number 42.
For the moment, it is Superman Jonathan Davenport of the very right house car, currently on the pole with a new track record. Albert Cosnahan of the 4U2 entry sits on the outside. He'll be on the pole in Heat 2. David Smith out of Inman, South Carolina, Heat 3 on the pole. Remember, everybody's running heats, Jody Palmer.
Not yet. We still got more qualifying. If it ended right now, that'd be right. Well, we have on the racetrack right now, we have one of our hot drivers. He's the 2008 Nash FASTRAK National Champion. He's out of Hull, Georgia. He's bad fast right here at MODOC Speedway.
Oh, yeah.
They call him Rolls Royce. Y'all cheer him on off of turn 4. That's Royce Bray in the Warrior race car.
JB was pointing at the glass saying, Wesley, it ain't over yet. Rolls-Royce brand of Hull, Georgia, the VP Racing Fuel, University Tire, Dave Gordon, Warrior Chassis, 08 FASTRAK champion. Here he comes out of turn 4. Give him a shot if you love him, fans. White flag, Jody Palmer.
Rolls Royce lap 1.
17.446.
17.446. Pretty good lap on Rolls Royce. That puts him third fastest of the 21. That's the Warrior race car. The Black Magic front end on it. Let's see. I bet, oh, big push in 3 and 4. I believe lap 1 probably going to be the better of the 2 laps. We'll see.
17.608.
17.608. Second lap. So Rolls Royce Bray rolls out third. That shakes things up just a little bit. 2010 national and weekly champion. 16 years old. That's Blake Bentley behind the wheel of that automobile. The teammate to the 11 of David Smith. Bentley, hard work, fresh bullet, brand new engine in that car. Went through the rear and the guys worked their butts off. Let's see the payoff. White flag in the air.
17.905.
17.905 lap 1 on little Blake Bentley.
He gets a little wiggly out of 2 and he'll gather it back in. That's the Fastenal H1 Bridge Automotive. Ronnie's Heating and Air. A Big A's Custom Graphics TNT chassis. Blake Bentley to the checker.
17.741.
17.741 lap 2. So Bentley able to pick it up on lap 2.
Last car.
Last car to qualify, Jody Palmer. It's car number 117. He ran a 17.847. He was quickest in hot laps. It is Parker Herring out of Hartwell, Georgia, the very right chassis.
And he,
final car to qualify.
and he might very well shake things up here tonight. He was so fast they put a bounty on him up Toccoa Speedway. He's won at Hartwell. He's won at Livonia. He's won at Toccoa. Probably won right here at MODOC. I know he's won at MODOC in the past. He's Parker Herring out of Hartwell, Georgia, the good-looking number 117 automobile. As he comes around to take the green flag and trip the clock as our final qualifier.
Lap 1 is he's on. Well, he's on the clock now.
Super Street, heat number 1 to the staging lane. Super Street, heat number 1 to the staging lane.
This is the Turner Recycling, Carter's Royal Disposal, Barry Wright chassis out of Hartwell, Georgia. Was quickest in hot laps. White flag.
17.709.
17.709, lap number 1 for the driver, the 117. Let's see what he does on lap 2. Jody Palmer, a final car to qualify. He comes to the checker.
The house of pain has been rough on him in 3 and 4. Parker here to the checker.
17.715.
17.715. So 2 very consistent laps for Parker Herring.